So Marvel have just been at Hall H in San Diego Comic-Con, and here's everything that they discussed, and a big return for a big MCU character. But first up, it's Captain America Brave New World. This film will finally introduce adamantium into the MCU, finally. And it's going to be revealed that the Celestial at the end of the Eternals will be made out of this material, and that all the world governments are trying to get after it, which is why it's so important. It was also revealed that Thunderbolt Ross will turn into the Hulk in the White House gardens, whilst giving a speech, which is a tad awkward. And we finally know who this guy will be playing in the film. He'll be playing Sidewinder, who is the king of the Serpent Society. Moving on, they spoke about the Thunderbolts movie, of which the first trailer was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Yelena visits Red Guardian's apartment and calls him Dad. Ghost gets a new costume apparently, and all the Thunderbolts are individually assigned a certain job, and it's a big setup. Moving on to one of my most anticipated movies, that being the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four will begin filming on Tuesday here in the UK. And it's been described as a retro future in the 60s. The director said that they went to the desert to try to figure out what type of rock they wanted to see the Thing being made out of. And also pre-shoot material was shown at San Diego Comic-Con, but it was shown in a 4:3 aspect ratio. And apparently Pedro Pascal has an old school accent as Reed Richards whilst teaching a science class. The Fantastic car is a sort of an old school Cadillac. And early footage of Galactus was also revealed in this bit of test footage, and it showed his face peering through a building, and apparently he's clearly a giant cosmic being. There was a clear focus on family in all of the questions and all the answers around this movie, and it will really have that family element that most MC movies haven't really had. The full title of this movie is going to be called The Fantastic Four First Steps, and it'll be in theatres on the 25th of July next year. And it has been revealed that the Fantastic Four will be appearing in both the upcoming Avengers movies. And speaking of the Avengers movies, Avengers 5 has officially been called Avengers Doomsday, and it will launch in May 2026, and Avengers Secret Wars is staying with that title and will be released on May 2027. Stephen McFeely, who co-wrote the Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, will be writing both of these movies. And the Russo brothers are returning to their roles in the MCU as some of the best directors of the MCU and will be directing both these movies. But the big news is Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. But he's coming back as Doctor Doom, not Iron Man. He will appear in both upcoming Avengers movies, and it's unclear whether he's going to be playing an alternate version of Tony Stark that turned into Doctor Doom, or he will be playing Victor Von Doom. Personally, I'm not sure which one I would like to see more, but what do you guys think? That's the story, follow for more.